Hey everybody, and welcome to King of Shadows 1111. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with an energy reading for all of you. This is a reminder that my Akashic Records reading is on sale through tomorrow. The sale expires tomorrow. The Akashic Records reading is where you are able to understand your soul contract with another person. And so all of the information is on my website at queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to book your Akashic Records reading or any other reading, healing, or coaching session, then go to my website. But the Akashic Records reading is really about those people who want to understand why they are in this connection with another person. What's the lesson to learn? What is the experience about? And then we also look at what the current state of the contract is, as well as a potential future or outcome card. So the Akashic Records reading on sale through Friday. This reading that I'm bringing you today is just kind of a little bit of a compare and contrast. So this energy reading is about divine masculine's energy towards his divine feminine, and then his energy towards any karmic or third-party situations. So I've used several decks here. I've used the Controversa Tarot, and I've used the Intuit Oracles. Those are, the link is in my description box. So if you want to purchase any of those specific decks, then click on that link. But I've used many different decks here. So I've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different decks. And that's just to kind of really give us a clear understanding about how Divine Masculine is feeling and how he's experiencing his connection with feminine, and how he is experiencing and feeling about his connection with any third party or karmic situations. So we have a little bit of a compare and contrast. Let's start with Divine Feminine, okay? So Divine Masculine's energy towards his feminine, the bottom of the deck we have is the Knight of Cups. So he's feeling a lot. He's really in his heart space, okay? He's in this energy of feeling love towards her, wanting to perhaps make a gesture towards her, communicate with her, okay? There is an energy, though. He is feeling a great deal of sadness, a great deal of grief. You know, when I see the Knight of Cups and the Three of Swords together, that's a lot of heartbreak. He's really feeling heartbreak and wounded over this union, over the betrayal of this union with feminine. And what we're getting here is that it's happening now. He feels this now. Okay, so when we get this energy of very likely at this time the situation or outcome is likely to occur, he is wanting to make a gesture or some sort of communication now. He is experiencing the grief as related to his feminine now. Okay, and what he's also experiencing is this energy of power struggles. Okay, this came out in my Instagram reading. You know, he is struggling with himself. He may be struggling in his karmic connection, which then highlights some energies within his connection with his feminine. And so he's just really in his heart space. Okay, there's this energy of sadness, of grief, of loss of this union as he dips more into his heart space. And he is starting to really feel this struggle within himself. He sees how he struggled with his feminine. He sees how he struggles with his own feelings. And so he's really trying to balance those energies out, okay? So now let's go ahead and take a look at what the energy is. Look at this. Straighten the record. 7 of Swords in reverse. He's wanting to straighten the record. He's having a great deal of remorse. Okay, there's an energy where he wants to come clean about his situation, about what he had done, about how he feels. You know, his conscience is really bothering him. 6 of Wands, there's an energy of wanting to win back his feminine. Okay. I also feel like there's this energy of victory over his emotions, like he's mastering his own emotions, mastering his own compassion and love. He is very weary. Okay. He's very weary. He's tired. He's very nostalgic. When he goes back to the past and he sees the things that have happened with his feminine, he's remembering those days. He's remembering the love as well. And so right now, he's very much in this energy of sitting in his home, within his boundaries, within his framework, okay, within his shelter, because he's feeling very exposed, very vulnerable. But the action, like if you're feeling your masculine wants to, or you're a masculine wanting to communicate, here's what we're seeing. If you're a feminine watching this, then it's your masculine. If you're feeling it, your masculine is wanting to reach out. Okay. But this is not saying that the feminine energy, now that you've heard this, is go and be the masculine and chase him. No, this is just the energy check-in that he's in his emotions. He's in grief. He's in sadness. He's feeling loss over this union, and he is going through his own internal struggle. Okay. And this struggle has to do with him wanting to, straighten the record, him wanting to come clean. He's having victory over his emotions. He's also wanting to maybe perhaps publicly win back his feminine. Okay. There's a lot of nostalgia. There's a lot of energy about his bad habits, the things that he's kind of reviewing as part of his heartache and his pain. And so right now he's experiencing all of that just within the safety of his home. So now what is his energy towards karmics or third parties? Bottom of the deck, we have the messenger of air in the reverse. Mind games, gossip, cynical, cold, having nothing to say, sarcastic. So right now, it just feels like his energy towards his karmic or third party situation is he's just got nothing to say. He's got nothing good to say. I feel like his mind's playing tricks on him. He's feeling like this is a very gossipy or cold or cynical connection. Okay. And you can't make this up because you have the Wheel of Fortune and you have the Seven of Swords, and then you have the bird cage and the snake. So what I'm really, really getting is that he is seeing that he's in a karmic cycle, that this is a pattern of behavior, that this is an energy that he must change. He is seeing that he must change. Look at Seven of Swords upright in this deck, and it's reversed here. He is seeing this karmic partner. Karmics, third parties, karmics teach us lessons about ourselves. They teach us about our behaviors, right? They're very, very tough lessons. And so in this energy, he is feeling very cold, very cynical, and he knows that things must change. He's going through a karmic lesson about his own deception, about his self-sabotage, about his trickster ways. And he's feeling very trapped. He's feeling very trapped in this connection. He's feeling very confined because he knows he has been deceptive. He has been deceptive to this karmic. He has been deceptive to himself. He's been deceptive to his feminine. And the more that he starts to realize his own self-betrayal, his own deception, he is seeing that not only did he deceive himself, but he's deceived other people along the way in his path. One being his feminine, two being this karmic, and the most important being himself. He's deceived himself to think that something was better than this highest form of love, which is he's got to love himself first. And once he realizes and understands love, then he will understand the love of his divine feminine. So the first card that we're getting, I love that we have it in the reverse, because here his first energy towards the karmic or third party, it's the moon reversed. He's releasing his fears. He's releasing his anxiety. He's hearing and trusting his intuition more. And part of this mental clarity and him trusting his intuition is he's healing this toxic, stuck, oppressed energy. He's healing the energy where he's kept himself confined and stuck in other relationships, other connections that do not serve him. As he heals, he is seeing that he was in an optical illusion, that things are not what they seem. He was in this energy of a hallucination or a mirage or some sort of confusion or a trap, that this person was his person. Okay, he is seeing that this person or the situation is not his be all and all. And it kept him in this energy of feeling very stuck and confined from being with his divine feminine, who is truly his person. Okay, so as he gets this clarity, he's able to heal this toxicity. And as he heals the toxicity, he is seeing that this connection with the karmic or the third party is not what it is. She is not his go-to person. She is not his highest form of a relationship. Okay. So if you guys want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Have a great day. Bye.